Underground fiends, welcome to Underground Empire Wrestling. You are listening to the voice of violence, UEW's own Kyle Wilde, and this is Underground ITV, bringing you more coverage of UEW's past event, another violent reaction. And up first, we have a huge catch combat match for you, and it appears Urban Discipline's GC Bayhl is preparing for battle. I have never seen GC Bayhl compete in catch wrestling. One would have to think that this is part of the training of Urban Discipline, trying to make him a well-rounded member. Who will he be facing in catch combat? Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me! That sounds like the monster from the Red Hook District of Brooklyn, New York. The almighty Casey Albright! Oh my God! GC Bayhl is looking death straight in the eye! You heard the term suplex machine! They ain't got nothing on Casey Albright! And that is one scary dude. Oh. Casey Albright, undefeated here in UEW and undefeated in catch combat. Oh man, this is going to be violent. Now I'm starting to question. This was, a hand-picked match by Mayhem. Is this training or a punishment for what happened? Oh, around the waist of GC Bayhl goes Albright, German suplex! Driving him right on top of his dome, and Albright immediately going back around the waist, staying on the back of GC Bayhl. Bayhl desperately trying to fight free. Oh, and he gets out! But to no avail! Oh, fuck! Release powerbomb! And he goes straight to a full Nelson! This is not a good place for GC! We have seen him do this before! To the likes of Louie! To the likes of Astro Dorado! And now GC gonna feel the same fate! Full Nelson suplex! GC Bayhl is down! I think Albright just knocked his ass out! Again! Casey Albright is 3-0! And just like that, it's back to Brooklyn! Holy shit! GC Bayhl looking like a newborn, he can't control his head! And Jimmy Mayhem is not too pleased! Again, his new recruit has failed to get the job done! Oh! We saw these two team with an opportunity for future UEW Tag Team Gold. GC Bayhl nailing Mayhem right in the teeth with a super kick. Fiends, this is an opportunity you do not want to miss. We have limited special edition DVD and Blu-rays. Each copy will be hand-signed by every single competitor that appears at the Hellbound event. These will not be available at live events. They will only be available on our website. Only 15 DVDs are available and only 5 Blu-rays will be available. Each DVD is $10 and Blu-rays are $15. Order yours today at UEWWrestling.com before they are all gone. Fiends, it's time for another edition of Vintage Violence. Now this segment is brought to you by 2015's Hellbound, which is available on DVD and Blu-ray on UEWWrestling.com as well as rental on video on demand.
Once again, Fern Owens showing the fans why he is so beloved. And now with Brian Clark in his corner, showing double love for all these fans. Blakhart, Fern Owens.
Well, it almost happened again. I almost got fucking trampled, and before that, fucking Fern was gonna whoop my ass. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
That is because, Kyle, every time we're out here, you refuse to acknowledge the American hero that is Fern Owens.
The American hero?
Yes.
There is no pinfalls in this match, Haas. You have to zip him up in that body bag.
Fern Owens is the classic American hero. He has fought through adversity, Kyle. Adversity the likes of which few men can stand. He has fought against a nation of cheaters. He's fought against the sneering, contriving, pandering popcorn farts of the front row mafia. And above all this, Kyle, he has persevered with the greatest detriment of all, being born with a girl's name.
We've talked about this before, and obviously made him grow up tougher. Oh. Big dick with a shot across the back. Oh. Steel chair introduced into the ring. He's got another one. Oh my fucking God! Fern Owens, crimson masked. Another chair. And another fucking chair. Fern in major trouble. Oh fuck. He's a bloody mess.
Fern Owens has overcome greater odds than this, Kyle.
This is about as violent as we've seen him in UEW, period. I mean, he had that kendo stick match with Freddie Havoc. That was nothing compared to this. That was a walk in the fucking park. This is a body bag match. Look at Fern Owens, look at his face. Look how much blood he's lost.
No. Yes!
Oh, fuck! Great Godzilla's gonads! Fern Owens might be dead! Again, Big Dick taking it to Fern. And you see Ryan Clark taking the body bag and hiding it under the ring.
No, he didn't. It was in his way. He's trying to see the match, Kyle.
Yeah, flat on the mat.
Who do you believe, Kyle? Me or your lying eyes?
Oh my God, German suplex! Big Dick is on his knees. Oh! And he takes one to the face. Oh, Fern almost went down. This guy, he's trained with some of the best there is. I mean, he trained with the Mae Young. Oh my fucking God! Colonel Mustard's fucking mustache! He just fucks him up! Big Dick is not moving! Oh my God! Have you ever seen a steel chair used like that? Open! Double arm DDT!
Desperate times, desperate measures, Kyle. And nothing is more desperate than when you have a hairy, raging big dick running right at you.
Well, what the fuck is this? There's a chiver in the corner. KCCO flag in hand.
Yet again, a nation of cheaters.
What the fuck? It's Freddie Havoc! Freddie Havoc is here in UEW! He's back! Fern Owens has not noticed! Brian Clark goes down!
He's not supposed to even be here.
He's got a steel chair! There's no goddamn rules! Fern! Turn around! Oh!
This is a travesty.
This is retribution! This is payback! Wow! Chiver's serious!
Big Dick should be disqualified.
There's no rules! What the fuck?
Havoc is in there right now.
Oh! An arm for an arm! You know what they say? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, an arm for an arm!
You would appreciate something like this, you savage. This is a travesty, Kyle. An absolute travesty of
How is this a travesty? This is exactly what Fern Owens did to Havoc!
that was different.
There you go, playing sides again. Freddie Havoc, oh my God! Oh my God! What is he thinking here? Oh! God damn! Drove him head first! And now he's telling Big Dick to zip him up! And the Chiver runs off Ryan Clark! Oh my God, is this it?
Big dicks are supposed to go in the pigs, not the other way around.
This might be it! That's gotta be it! That has gotta be it! Big Dick Haas has zipped him up! Here is your winner at 12 minutes, 18 seconds! Big Dick Haas! Christ almighty! The body bag match, always a vicious, sadistic, brutal match!
Well, there is the man who feels robbed of the UEW Heavyweight Championship. A man we felt robbed the underground of the Heavyweight Championship. But we would all learn that count meant absolutely nothing. Ray Rosas never won shit. Ray Rosas has never been UEW Heavyweight Champion, and in my opinion, will never be UEW Heavyweight Champion. Not as long as there is a man named Blakhart Fern Owens guarding that title. Rosas has done everything in his power since stepping foot here in the Underground Auditorium to make things unfair, to overcome us with numbers, to steal from us. Fern Owens, a man who said, upon winning that heavyweight championship, said he was going to rid the Underground of hate. And he tried to do so at their own show, trying to give them a taste of their own medicine. Biggie Biggz is looking to get some payback on Rosas, looking to prove to the guys in the back that make these matches happen that maybe Rosas shouldn't be the pick for Hellbound. Maybe it should have been Biggie Biggz inside that steel cage with Fern Owens. Since H.A.T.E stole the tag team titles away from the heavy hitters, Biggie Biggz has seen his friend and partner Tony Reyes take a stroll down a dark path with vengeance only on his mind. Biggie Biggz looking to make a name for himself here in the singles division, looking to capture singles gold. Tonight, he has his work cut out for him as he is in the ring with one of the best. But as of late, he hasn't acted like one of the best. He needs other men to get his jobs done for him. Rosas was once one of the most talented professional wrestlers here in SoCal, and I'd say across the fucking United States. Rosas looking to test his strength here at Biggz, and Biggz too large for Rosas. And Biggz still able to get a hold of the hand. Is obviously much stronger than Rosas as he launches his little ass across the ring. Oh, Biggie charges to the corner and comes to launch himself, but Rosas is nowhere to be found. Rosas is hiding, not wanting any of that. But I guess who could blame him? Studying who's in the ring with you and what they're doing. Oh! A heavy senton! Heavy running senton! Biggz pulling himself back up. Now grabbing both legs, hooked at the knees. And he gets Rosas over. Biggie Biggz with the Boston Crab. He is bending Rosas in half. Mark the ref asking if Rosas wants to tap. Biggie has released Rosas' other leg so he can get more pressure, more of a torque, a pull on the other knee of Rosas. Single leg crab as he pulls him further away from the ropes. And he gets that bottom rope. Rosas has the bottom rope. Biggie Biggz forced to release the hold. Ray now slides on out to the outside, getting himself another moment, a chance for another breath of air before continuing on in this match. And Mark the ref checking on Rosas. Rosas obviously told Mark to get lost as he takes a stroll. Fakes getting back inside the ring. Biggz on the hunt for Rosas. I don't think he's noticed that he's rolled back inside the ring. Oh no! Maybe he has, but he is arming himself with folding chairs. Oh! Rosas launching himself through the ropes with a huge drop kick. And he is perched and in position on that apron, waiting for Biggz to get back up to his feet. And here comes Rosas with a cactus-like elbow off the apron into the spine of Biggie Biggz. Could this be the opportunity, the moment that Biggz needs to seize? Can he capitalize? Can he send home the corrupted mastermind of hate? And Rosas head first into Mark the ref. Oh God! Mark just got decimated! Rosas following up, kicking Biggz across the eyes. Well, Ref Boyardee, that's gotta be it for him tonight. Put him in the can. Oh God, chair! Right to the corner of the eye of Biggie Biggz. He could have caved in his temple or crushed his eye socket. Rosas again, trying to do something malicious with those chairs, and Biggz cutting him off. Biggz has something in mind. Oh, God. Huge. Close hand right there. And Biggz finishes setting up the chairs. There is now... it's like a table of chairs. Biggz has Rosas perched on the top, and he is going big or going home. He is looking to just crush Ray Rosas. Oh! No, having a little bit of trouble with him there, and Rosas battles back. Couple of big shots there. Oh! Biggz grabs the throat of Rosas, but wait a minute! God damn it! The son of a bitch! Evil Behemoth Pinky has a hold of Biggz! Oh, sweet baby Jesus! Pinky just powerbombed the life out of Biggz! Those chairs are gone! Pinky grabbing Mark! 1, 2, 3, God damn it! Ray Rosas and H.A.T.E steal another fucking victory! God damn it! Biggie Biggz again being robbed here at UEW! Biggz was this close to destroying H.A.T.E mastermind! Pinky having to get involved, costing Biggz a huge opportunity!
This close. Ray Rosas, you think you got a plan? You think you're better than everyone else? You think you tell the story better than anyone? You want to dictate who wins and who loses? You have the strings. Well, on the 22nd, those strings you have in your hands that you think you hold, I will wrap around your throat and choke you and strangle you. No one can help you. We're in a steel cage. Barbed wire wrapped around. No one in and no one out. Just me and you, Ray. And finally, I will pin your shoulders to the mat for the 1, 2, 3. And Tsunami, I might just have to come to SinCal and prove a point and see who's the better man. Ray, look at me right in the eyes. Because these same eyes you're going to be looking at from down when I stand above you and I tell you that I am better than you. No one can take that away from me. No one. Not H.A.T.E, not your fans, no one. Remember that. Remember that.
All over the show today.
You were all over the show.
It's like the Ray Rosas show.
You eat Rosas.
Ray Rose, so sorry. I just want to get a minute of your time. Hopefully, I can get some of your thoughts on your match tonight. Also, your attack against Tsunami during the main event, and also your thoughts on the upcoming match of Hellbound in the steel cage. You against Fern Owens for the UEW title.
You want me to hit him?
No, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'll answer his questions. People want to know, people need to know. But Kyle, he goes a whole lot different.
Kyle Mile?
Kyle Mile. Listen, if people want to know, they want to know what goes on here, man. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know what goes on in my own head. Alright? Today, I had to take Biggie Biggz. And Biggie Biggz felt that I had stolen his opportunity at the Heavyweight Championship last time we were here. And all I gotta say is tough cookies. I gave him his fight, and I beat him. Tsunami and Fern. Well, Fern just can't get it done in the ring as a champion. He lost to Tsunami. Maybe it was a technicality, but hey, it's going to be a recurring trend that's going to be happening to Fern a lot, where he's going to be losing to people in that UEW ring. And the next person he's facing, the next person he's going to be losing to is good old Ray Rosas, the #1 contender and the rightful UEW heavyweight champion. So we're gonna
like that.
Yeah, you like that, right? It's good.
It's good.
I thought of that like on the car ride over. Yeah. But, Fern, now you've been bloodied, you've been in hardcore death matches, but you know what? You never stepped foot inside of a steel cage. Now me, I'm king of the cage. I live in the cage. And this time, we're gonna be wrapped on top of the cage with barbed wire. So there's no way to escape. There's no way, Fern Owens, that you're gonna try to get away from good old Ray Rosas. And you're gonna end up with your shoulders in the mat for that 3 count. And lose like you always do when you take on good old Ray Rosas. So Fern, I'm glad that you polished up the belt. I'm glad you touched it up and cleaned it up for me. Because when I get it back, I'm gonna do some touching up of my own when I make it the UEW Heavyweight Championship. And you know, all 8 of us are gonna be champ again.
Hey, here's this. Take this big bag of money.
This is a big
that
bag
was
of-
a good idea right there.
It's invisible, you can't see it because you're stupid, right?
So heavy.
So heavy. All right, you can beat it now. Oh no. Yeah. And actually, no. Biggie, can you?
Hey, get the hell out of here.
Oh man, Hellbound.
I kind of like him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Hellbound. Hellbound's gonna be something else. Excited.
Heavyweight title.
Heavyweight title.
Underground Empire Wrestling videos are now available on demand worldwide. Our complete events are now available with new shows added weekly. Video on demand rentals are only $4.99. Look up Underground Empire Wrestling on Vimeo on demand. Are you a fiend of the underground and can't get enough? Then tune in every Thursday night at 8 p.m. on Spreaker with MP3, Chaz, and The Dune for Hellraiser Radio. All things UEW, interviews with some of your favorite UEW warriors, plus much, much more. It's every Thursday night at 8 p.m. on Spreaker. Listen to Hellraiser Radio. The threat is real. But we are getting ready for singles action here, and you hear the sound of the Hardcore Kamikaze, the 2015 West Coast Cruiser Cup champ, Max X. And he's gonna, oh, wait a minute! Oh, Mike James spearing Max X from behind down the entrance ramp and taking the beating outside the ring before this match begins. Ooh, Max bouncing his face off the apron right there. Mike James obviously frustrated that Max X was able to gain a submission victory. Oh, God! Chopping the pull right there as Max X escapes harm. Now grabbing that arm and wrist of Mike James, driving his shoulder straight into that pull over and over again. Well, as far as I'm aware, there's no true hatred between these two except the fact that Mike James has suffered a loss at the hands of Max X. Mike James obviously looking to extinguish that here tonight and avenge himself. but it's not going to be easily done. Max X trains in the Underground School of Professional Wrestling 5 days a fucking week. Oh, he catches him there, driving Mike James right across the ring. He comes back up and he eats a boot for his troubles. Max X, we've seen him before. He has some sort of gift when it comes to submission wrestling. He's picked it up very quickly. We have seen him put away many opponents with that double wrist lock, including the man he's in the ring with right now, Mike James. He made him submit at Sinful Things, and that is what brings us to where we are right now. Mike James has driven Max X face first into that second turnbuckle and follows up with a big kick. Max X is a bit... Whoa! Grabbing at the boot, trying to pull it off the back of his head. Max X is in trouble. You know, perhaps I spoke too soon. Maybe there is a level of hatred between these two. At least coming from Mike James. James took some time off, and Max X has been a constant here in UEW and has now found success. Whoa! Ooh, he drives him down hard right there. And now clobbers the back of the head with those forearms. And now pulls him back up and again applying pressure around the face and the neck of X. Oh, look at that. Now pulling both of Max X's arms into an X, choking the life, stretching and gnarling the back and neck of Max X. Oh, God! And you hear Max writhing in pain. But they call him hardcore for a reason. It's going to take more damage to put this young man down. Around the waist goes Mike James on Max X. Max trying to get his footing, trying to break free from that, but oh, Mike James trying to trip him there. I don't know if you saw that going. Oh, Max gets that elbow out and pops Mike right in the face. Able to escape that and takes control of the wrist and drops him down into the mat. Max now using the ropes to pull himself back up, and you see him checking on his back, looking for some energy from the Underground Fiends in attendance here tonight. Oh, God! I think both men were thinking the same thing. Max seemed to get the better of that. And again, another flying clothesline there by Max X, and Mike James now pulling himself across the ring and onto the outside. Now grabs a hold of Mike James by the wrist and gives him a eat the feet, driving that boot right into the chin of Mike James. Now you see Max, he has control of that wrist, and he is stomping away at the shoulder and the elbow. There's a nice tight lock on that. Looks like he wants to cinch it a little harder. No. Mike James capitalizing, spinning him around, trying to reverse it. And Max X, again, has control of that wrist. Oh, going for a lung blower. Mike James able to reverse and has now thrown him into a cloverleaf. Oh, God, driving that knee. Max X is tapping. Max X just gave up. Oh, my God. Mike James refusing to let go. But he has forced Max X to submit here.
Miracle Mike James!
Holy shit! Max X, the hardcore kamikaze, submitting here tonight to Mike James, 1 month removed from their last meeting. Max X was able to submit Mike James the first time they met. They're 1-1. I mean, you gotta believe this is not over between these two men. Mike James holding that torque at the end of that move. After the submission, after the bell had sounded, refused to let go, and Max X is feeling the effects. He was nearly sitting on top of his fucking head. Max X, shocked and... Whoa! Max X is livid, screaming, "I'll kill you!" Well, Fiends, that is going to do it for us here tonight. As always, I am the voice of violence, UEW Zone, Kyle Wilde, and we will see you in 2 weeks on the season finale of Underground ITV. Saturday, October 22nd, 2016, Underground Empire Wrestling presents its biggest event of the year, Hellbound, featuring a UEW Tag Team Championship match contested in Takey's Twisted Tool Shed. The challengers, the Hollywood Horrors 666, H.A.T.E Horror and Bobby Hollywood, challenge the Tag Team Champions, Andre the Vandal Verdun and BC Killer. A triple threat elimination match. Charming Biagio Crescenzo versus the protagonist, David Rage, versus Jungle Boy Nate Coy. Urban Disciplines Brutality Boot Camp. GC Bayhl goes one-on-one with Jimmy Mayhem. An underground catch combat match. The Miracle Mike James goes one-on-one with the 2015 West Coast Cruiser Cup champion, Hardcore Kamikaze Max X. A huge one-on-one death match. H.A.T.E Pinky goes one-on-one with the human horror film Supreme. A pumpkin patch death match. The bloodthirsty vixen, Mariah Moreno, goes one-on-one with the pumpkin queen, Sage Sin Supreme. A body bag match. Michael Kruger challenges the Insaniac. And your main event for the evening, a barbed wire wrapped steel cage for the UEW Heavyweight Championship. Challenger H.A.T.E Ray Rosas goes one-on-one with the champion, Blakhart Fern Owens. It's live October 22nd at the Underground Auditorium in East Los Angeles. Tickets are available right now on UEWWrestling.com.